Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and we are back on this glorious Friday morning. I'm going to be continuing with our Quail Hollow Wells Fargo Championship. We're about to get underway. This is round 3 or 4. Let's go, baby, let's go. We are, as far as I can remember, last night, we are actually up there.
EA Sports
Now,
and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race
possibly
for the FedEx Cup.
-6.
From the Quail Hollow Club in
I
Charlotte,
know we out there, though.
third-round coverage
One shot
of
off
the
the
Wells
lead.
Fargo Championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Navalo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay the
So here we
third
go,
and
par
Iona
4.
Stephen as we check
First hole.
the Saturday leaderboard.
415
We're
yards.
looking at a tie at the top
Roughly.
at 7 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, definitely in contention, just one shot back at the start of play.
500 yards, probably. This is a bad strike of the ball. We are on the fairway.
And that should be just fine. Good drive there to
I'll
get the
take
Saturday
steps
round
up to the tee to get
underway.
underway for round 3. And that will be Patrick Cantley. We're currently 6th as co-leader on -7. And he's hit that slightly to the left. Looking to stay up in the fairway here.
And that will end up in the short grass. Left
shot,
side,
Patrick.
so a very
Good
nice
shot.
drive there to kick off the round.
Now comes the Freewood. See what we fell behind as Patrick says here from there. Second shot. The fairway cut can only just see slightly over the brow of the hill. Aiming towards the trees. And he's it's not a good shot.
Yeah, bunkers all around this first hole, and that will lead to an early test. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
We're going to choose to lay up slightly. Do a power put shot with a 4-iron. Try and twist it round the tree. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Look at that. Wow. Incredible.
Just
That's
think about
what
it.
a
You've
shot
got to cover
that is.
nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Could be a drop shot for Patrick Cantley.
Well, I got to say it, you hate to give away shots this early in the round.
Chip it onto the green slightly, roll it on. Goes up again, another shot.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's
bogey.
certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
This is where the game becomes so cruel sometimes.
Here comes his 6th shot.
Let's see if he can
Double
knock this
bogey.
in. It's for birdie.
And a featured golfer steps up. We'll have to
Didn't
settle
see
for
the
a par.
movement. That's disappointing. Safely in. And it's a par here at first. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace.
Mental this morning.
Okay, that finished off for a
Should have
double
had a
here at
third.
one.
Magnificent
And he's going to
shot.
fall out of the lead.
Magnificent
Wind up the
second
shot back.
That was so close. Hey, Valdes. How you doing, buddy? You alright?
Now to the
Good to
second
see you
hole
there.
of par 4, and Frank, what's in store
Thanks
for
for
the
joining
players?
us as we get
Opposite
underway
shaped
for
hole to the opening
round
hole.
3
This
of
one
the Wells
dog legs to
Fargo
the left, and those
Championship.
enormous oak trees
Yeah,
have really become a
second
problem with the
hole.
tee shots. So no use trying to go over them or around them. Just follow the fairway and play your second shot back uphill.
We're going to look to play a bit of draw. Bend is back in near towards the trees there. Good spin on the ball. Carry it
Yeah,
forward a
nothing to
bit.
fault there.
There we
Good
go.
balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
It's been a fault with Facebook last night. It wouldn't let us stream to Facebook last night for some reason, but it's let us this morning.
So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit
I'll be
less
doing
than
well
2
this morning,
inches. You can
Valdez.
see the golf ball should be able to get at it, but may not
Good
be able to
morning, Tiff.
control the spin. We'll see.
Fix
Walking
my
the course
alerts.
today, let's
No,
bring in
not on
Nota
good.
Begay the third.
Looking at 148 to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
You not fix my alerts at all. Not know how to do it. Caveman when it comes to technology.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative.
There was a
but
fault with
right
Facebook
in
last
the
night. It
heart
wouldn't
of the
work.
green.
This now his second from just off the fairway.
I would have not. Sometimes it sometimes works, but then
Maybe a little too
It doesn't let you
pumped up
see
there.
the
They
video,
flew
it just
past
comes
the
up
flag,
with-
but
with
still
you
an
can't play the
outside
video for
chance
some
for a
reason.
birdie.
I don't
Now
know.
Cantlay, this for birdie.
I was maybe on a restriction by Facebook. I don't know. You're not Facebook. I like. Terrible. Good shot, Patrick Campbell.
Yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. Oh, yes, a brilliant roll there.
Roll
It's
out
birdie here at
nicely.
number 2. And that's going to get him to 1 under for the round and 7 under now for the tournament. Well, from the tee, you can see plainly what you need to do, or in this case, not
Facebook's
to.
awful.
You
I'm
don't
coming
wanna
off
hit it in that
Facebook, mate.
fairway
I'm going
bunker in
to have
the
a
landing
use
zone.
kick.
Here at this 483
Twitch
yard hole
and YouTube.
is the par 4 third.
I liked Facebook at first, but it's just crap. There's more lurkers on Facebook than we get on Twitch. Sorry if you're streaming COD, like people like to see COD, but
This ball absolutely.
I get more followers
tight. It
watching
is right
snooker
down
and
the middle.
golf than I get playing out else, so I stick to what brings me views. So I just had it on multi-stream anyway, so
result is going to be a tee shot that is set up
broadcast to
just
Facebook, but
fine.
I'm going to add kick as well. I
Second
think.
shot now, it has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at
But on
his
another
back.
note, Tiff,
You don't want to overclub.
I've got one of these. It's a Elgato Chatlink Pro. I'm going to get this going at some point today. Because for some reason, when you're streaming through
That's well
PlayStation
played. And now a
to
good looking
Twitch
bird.
and Kick and all that, and you go live with an headset
Second
plugged
shot.
into your controller
Good
like
looking
an
green.
Xbox. Unfortunately, when I'm on PlayStation and I go live and I've got a headset plugged in, it cuts my sound off. My game sound disappears. Somebody recommended getting a Elgato Chatlink Pro.
That's got
Yeah,
to be
I don't rate
disappointing.
Facebook,
Good
if
line
I'm
on the
honest.
fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to
Gotta
give
be
this
better out
a
there.
pretty good thump. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Here's Cantlay. This for birdie. Nicely done. Things looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. And that's going to move him into red figures for the round and 8 under for the tournament.
Oh, if that's still out.
On the precipice of going down, but I do believe it's going to stay out. That one in for a bogey here at the third. He'll drop out of the lead and wind up a shot back. Interesting for the 2017
Shame.
PGA
Yeah,
Championship.
yeah.
This fourth hole
Yeah,
was
well,
brand new.
fourth
How'd they
hole.
do, Frank?
Not bad, to be honest. Rich, Tom Fazio
Par
came
three.
in, did all this marvellous work, found a little area over here where
No,
the
fun
players
par
start to
threes,
sort of
to
turn
be
around
honest.
and play the very, very next hole. And this par 3 just sort of sits out there in front of you with not much around it. But it is quite deceptive. Those 3 bunkers in front, you have to be respectful of wind and carry. Well, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
Great shot.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie looks straight ahead. Birdie putt coming up.
Go for birdie.
No to Iona Stephen.
Hopefully we can
Oh, this one's all about the
eradicate
light
that
touch in
hole
the
we had
hands.
in the
There's
last
really not a
hole.
lot of break in it, but it will gain speed as it goes down this ridge.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Nope, that could have erased the bogey from the previous hole, but no dice there. Too bad. He's now in that 40% category. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4.
The hat there.
And he'll remain 1 shot back. That one finished off. It's in for par.
Lots of golf clips took
And
lots of
he'll
TikTok
remain
for there.
at 6 under par.
He'll be busy at some point.
Here's another really good par 4. 449-yard fifth. And what's crucial here is to split those 2 bunkers guarding the landing area right at the dog leg to the right. If you're able to do that, good chance to make a birdie. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. This will be just fine, as that'll get down into the left center portion of the fairway. This one will play a little bit longer. It's up the hill to that green.
Good shot. Safely on the
Yeah,
green.
12
A better
feet.
chance.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with
We've got a
his
good
second
playing
shot
partner
here.
today, like Patrick Cantley. What a golfer he is. Fantastic.
No, it's a decent sized green. It's not bad. Just a little past the hole.
14 feet to the hole. That one just gonna sneak on by. Cantley
that's
now
not bad.
for birdie. Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. That one
No,
will
that
finish
one
off.
for par.
It is a par here at 5. And he'll
5.
remain right where he is.
There you go. What? What?
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It seems a par. And he'll stay right where he is.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't at all.
Now to the longest par 3 of the golf course. It is the 6th, 249
The bedroom
yards.
window.
It does play downhill. Frank, 3's a good score here.
It is. I know that green looks quite big, protected by the bunker in front as well as the one over the back of the green. But often what happens is once you come out of those shooter trees and start to go on the downhill portion of this hole, you can actually get some cross breezes that just sort of blow through across the top of the green. And often that takes the ball out of the sky and it can easily come up short.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
A good shot. Chips onto the green, 2 feet from the hole. And we are on the dance floor, Andrew in putting distance.
Now from a tight lie, this his second.
Attempts to roll this in for par.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And he'll stay a
Pretty
couple of shots
routine,
off the
really.
lead. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he's going to stay 2 back. Next up, the first par 5 of the day, the 546-yard 7th. 2 fairway bunkers on the left side, presenting the only real trouble off the tee. Avoid those, and you have a good chance to get home in 2.
$546 yard par 5 7th. He's drilled it. Yeah, down the centre of the fairway. It's a good shot.
And all about hitting the
Gotta
fairway
keep it
here,
straight on
and
this
that's
hole, yeah.
right where you want to be.
Second shot is the most dangerous.
He's
If you
got
shank
his
it to
game
the right,
face
you're
on
in the
now.
water.
That's safely
Shank
into
it to
the
the
right
left.
portion of the fairway.
You hook it, you're gonna swing it into the trees. Well, the dance floor, but we're fair distance away from the hole.
Didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. I like it a lot. He's going to love it if he can get out of here with the 3, and that's a possibility. This one just about straight at it for eagle.
Oh, we've knocked in the eagle.
Take advantage of a par
It
5.
is.
It's in for its eagle 3. Superb.
Eagle 3 on a par 5.
Back-to-back eagles. Let me give it a go.
Patrick Cantley's on for back-to-back eagles. That's a shot.
Yes.
Oh, we've got back-to-back eagles. Me and him back-to-back eagles.
Here at the par 5
Good
setup.
commentary there. That's 9 minus 8.
Short par 4 8. Frank, as a commentator, as a fan, I love seeing guys go for it on a short par 4. Try to get to the green. Is it a good idea?
We're going to find out very, very quickly, but I love the moxie, though. I mean, the fact that people want to try and do this, that's what this game's all about. Give it a go. Laying up gets you nothing.
That will do just fine. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second.
Could be a close one. It's close, it's good. Very good.
And that'll do just fine. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay.
This one measures out to 15 feet.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Cantlay for birdie.
Oh, Patrick, lad. Roll it in. Big bad birdie.
Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he's got it to 3 under now. Just 2 back. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to remain at 8 under. From a drivable par 4 to a long par 4. We finished the outward 9 with a 505
yard, 9
with the fairway bunker on the right.
With Wells Fargo.
Good look at a green flanked by 2 bunkers.
Sort of like what looks like an uphill green.
This one starting a little bit left. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
Play some high draw. He looks to get around the trees. All we've managed to do is put it in the rough.
So from the rough, his second at 9.
Too much, too much, too much.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Good, clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. Noted this for birdie.
And this putt might just try to get away to the right, but not much at all.
Oh, that one led perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th. And that will be a sizzling 31 on the front side, 4 under par. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. That'll drop him back to 7 under.
Beginning the inward half now with a par 5 10th. It's not
We've dropped
quite
back to
600
4
yards,
shots
but
behind
it is
now.
close. It's a pretty good
The
hole,
minus
Frank.
7
It
leads
is. The
minus
only thing
11.
really in the player's favour is it plays downhill, so not quite its full yardage. Avoid that bunker on the left. Will give you a chance to go for this par 5 and 2. But also look down there. If you look very, very closely on the left side, just short of this bunker, is a nice layout bunker. If you can't reach, avoid that.
Oof. It's, let's go, baby, let's go.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
Not bad.
Want to make sure
You
you
don't have
catch
to
this
get out of there.
cleanly. His second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. He jumped all over that 3-wood and still couldn't quite get it home. Comes up just a little bit short, Frank, but pretty good shot.
Yeah, still in prime position on this par 5, Rich. That was 2 big hits. Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
On the green
So that
eventually.
may be not his best of chips, but
As
look
well
at
as
that
it's
first
getting
par.
worse and
I
worse.
expect that to be a little closer from where he was, and that is far from a gimme.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10. And he'll stay at 7 under. A great opportunity here for birdie. Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off the back 9. And that'll move him to 7 under par.
Right second.
The 11th hole was lengthened in recent years, making this a pretty challenging par 4. What do you think, Frank?
It is, Rich. The two bunkers down the left side are almost all the distances that you would think of if you lay up or you go for it with a driver. So you have to respect that and just go a little right. It's a lovely tee shot the way in which it flows in amongst the trees, though, on either side. And a deceptively quick green from back to front.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. From the fairway nota, this is second.
Left himself with 144 yards to the front, 156 to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close.
The mark of a good player is always one that can hit it hole high. That's a good shot.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. But he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Good shot.
Didn't quite look right on that one.
Now Cantlay, this for birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace
Oh,
to
yeah,
get
missed
up
one
that
there.
slope. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to get him to 1 under for the round and 7 under now for the tournament.
Wow.
Good putt there. It's a bogey 5 here at the par 4.
Drop a shot
He's
there.
gonna fall to 6 under par.
-6.
We arrive here at the 456-yard 12th. Another beautiful par 4 here at Quail Hollow. There are plenty. No real trouble to speak of. If you find the fairway off the tee, you'll have a good angle at this green. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
No. The rough. Wow.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th.
Yes.
Well, that is a proper
4
iron shot.
feet from
Good
ball.
full swing too, and gets the result it deserves. Great shot. It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Now this for another birdie. Okay,
One of the
that will
birdies
help
in
the
Patrick
cause.
Campbell.
It's a birdie here at number
That's
12.
1, 2. That's 5
That's gonna move
consecutive
him to
birdies.
6 under par. 4 feet, all that's left for birdie.
Finally, we get one.
A good roll there. That's in for birdie. Will certainly help the
There's
cause.
2 birdies and an eagle.
Par 3 13th hole, 208 yards, and this begins a series of
Struggled
holes
today.
that will test even our best players.
And the fast green on top of it. You know, Quail Hollow, Rich, as we know, is some of the quickest greens on the PGA Tour. Anything above the hole on this green is going to be very, very fast. Also, the right
Par
side,
three,
Rich, when you see it
13th.
carefully, if you try and hit your iron shot at the right side, it has a tendency to kick further right, and more than often, it actually rolls off the green.
Oh. Oh, done it. Maybe not.
Okay, that's the area of the green you want to be in, that front right quadrant, and it's a birdie opportunity coming up.
Real good shot.
Solid shot,
8
and
feet to the hole.
sometimes solid throughout the round will win the day. Here's Cantlay, this for birdie. Yeah, tough to know just how far out to the right to play that one. I mean, that was not far enough. So now eyeing this one for birdie.
Oh,
Target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy.
oh no. Done that.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. And now it's on to the 14th, another drivable par 4. This one measuring under 350 yards. Water all along the left side of the fairway. A long, slender green awaits. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second with his par 4. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
$10 feet.
Okay, that's acceptable there.
11 feet away.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to move him to 8 under. Chance now.
It's a solid birdie. Roll straight down, clean.
Now, that's a good opportunity unfulfilled. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is.
15th hole, the par 5 is 577 yards and a chance here to really turn the momentum in your favor.
You're right, Rich. Very much a swing hole because eagles are in play, 6s and 7s are also in play. Requires a long tee shot. You could say that in any par 5, but a long one downhill is going to go even further. And then if you've got the ability to hit your second shot very, very high, if you can do that, you can carry the front bunker, and then you start to bring eagle in play. But with a tee shot or with a second shot, and 6s, 7s, anything's in play.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You can be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Good a bounce.
Oh, that was unlucky too. If that ball had just slowed down, it could have been an eagle putt. Just kept going. Oh, just over the back.
Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. An outside look here for birdie. The putter on
Little birdie there.
here in the round. Birdies at 14
Consecutives.
and 15. And he's worked it to 9 under par. Cantlay now for birdie. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he will definitely not say no to that. It is one of the more famous stretches, or should I say infamous stretches in golf. It depends on how you play it. We start at the 16th hole. 16, 17, and 18. They call it the Green Mile. And it begins with the 506-yard par 4 16.
Just put it out to the left. It's been
Turning out to be
back
a
right.
wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
This is an approach shot that will really test a player. Second to the 16th.
No. Don't know what.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't hash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. That's well played, and now a good look at birdie.
Oh, just rolls past the hole.
Now this for another birdie.
And he may need to give this just a little extra. He's going straight up the hill, but otherwise fairly painless.
Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. He'll fall back to 8 under par. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay right where he is.
So much can happen here at the 17th. Par 3, 223 yards. This is where tournaments are won or lost. And it's also the signature hole here at Quail Hollow. What do you think of it, Frank?
It's tough, Rich. It really is, because you have to make a decision. It plays about half a club downhill. That's 5 yards. And then the tendency is to try and aim it too straight, or in layman's term, try and hit too good a shot. Please, just aim a little to the right. Put another yard or two on your tee shot to the right side. Just respect that. And then you'll have an outside chance of making two. You will gain on the field. I promise you.
Yeah, nicely done. Front right portion of the green and a look coming for birdie. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
15 feet away. Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Our day at beautiful Quail Hollow ends with a 494-yard par 4 18. Downhill tee shot is framed with a nasty bunker on the right and a stream on the left side. The uphill second shot can still land in the stream on the left, so delicacy is required. turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. A good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway.
Final approach shot of the day. You're at 18. Frank, what's the key?
A nice high shot that just holds from that left side would be perfect. But it's so hard to get the ball all the way back because this second shot is played slightly uphill, nearly 3/4 of a club.
Now from just under 170 out, this is second.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
This from about 10 feet. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that will finish off our round of golf. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he's going to drop back to -9.
So for our featured golfers, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and see they're still well back.
But I think the goal really is to try and shoot back-to-back great rounds, Rich. If anything better than that, maybe leader takes a stumble. You can't control that, but at least get out there tomorrow, shoot as low as you can.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.
Still 18 holes to go, and a big opportunity for Patrick Cantlay to chuck it away. He's -14, I'm chasing him at -9. So it's a big opportunity if he starts to miss the putts, sort of thing. That's all paired with again.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, it's live final round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament.
By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, Patrick Cantlay is your leader. He's got it to 14 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer still lurking on the outskirts of contention. 5 shots off the lead.
So we're set at 10 past 11 in the morning. Good opportunity, some decent wind. Let's get it underway.
And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round. Safely in the fairway at 1. This one's starting a little bit right. So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
It's not the best sign of a new striker.
Yeah, bunkers all around this first hole, and that will lead to an early test. So some early trouble to work out of this, his second from the right rough. .105 yards left. Some green to work with as he'll try and lift this one out.
It's only the first hole, and the touch, as we can see, is sadly lacking.
Oh, what a good job of keeping that club face open throughout contact. You saw the big splash, and this winds up just a few feet from the hole. Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That luck didn't the whole way. right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Okay, it's a bogey here at first. And that won't help the cause one bit.
Now to the second hole, the par 4, and Frank, what's in store for the players?
Opposite shaped hole to the opening hole. This one doglegs to the left, and those enormous oak trees have really become a problem with the tee shots. So no use trying to go over them or around them. Just follow the fairway and play your second shot back uphill. Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
Good solid tee shot there, coming off the bogey at the first. This is in the fairway at number 2. Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
160 to the hole. Pin is in the left back portion of the green.
Rich, I thought this was going to be a tough shot. Pin at the back of the green, but total disdain. Threw it all the way back there.
Iona, this a birdie putt.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Good chance to make up for that bogey at the first. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. Will certainly help the cause. Off to a par here with the second, and he's going to remain at 8 under.
Start of this golf course, Frank, asking the players to hit some quality shots. T2 green, third is no different.
Exactly. You get a dogleg right, then you get a dogleg left, and now you get a straightaway par 4 with just one bunker on the right side. It's 320 yards to get past that bunker. Needless to say, it needs to be avoided. But then the second shot's played downhill, but it's right there in front of you.
That will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. And that's going to be just fine out in the right center part of this fairway.
Frank, what's the best way to get at this hole location on the approach at the third?
Second shot plays a little bit uphill, plus that general slope from left to right.
Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
On the green.
Cantlay for birdie.
Feet still to go.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to
Birdie
get
up.
up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at -9.
Interesting for the 2017 PGA Championship. This fourth hole was brand new. How'd they do, Frank?
Not bad, to be honest. Rich, Tom Fazio came in, did all this marvelous work, found a little area overhead where the players start to sort of turn around and play the very, very next hole. And this par 3 just sort of sits out there in front of you with not much around it. But it is quite deceptive. Those 3 bunkers in front, you have to be respectful of wind and carry.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot that is.
Oh, he gets that one to stop.
1 foot from the hole.
Very well
Par
judged.
3.
Oh, that is some kind of nice right there to 4 feet and a very good look at birdie.
From close range, this for a 2.
Oh, good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. Will certainly help the cause. Not much to that. It is a birdie here at 4. And he'll get it to 1 under for the round, 10 under for the tournament. Next on tap, another challenging par 4. This one, a 449-yard fifth. Split those 2 bunkers guarding the landing area at the dogleg to the right. And you should have a good angle to this green.
To the bottom.
Right, in the fairway.
Works. Takes several minutes. You are? Yeah, takes a few minutes. Takes a long time.
And this is going to be in a good spot as that'll come to rest in the left portion of the fairway. Now note his second from the fairway.
151 yards to the
Your
hole.
device is fit.
Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
This one's looking good.
6 devices fit.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Yeah. That's on my fucking thing. It's cool. Yeah, that don't mean anything. It's not connected to the internet. It's trying to find the thing. Trying to find the camera.
That is always so disappointing. In that kind of a spot when you come up to it.
Yeah, you're hitting your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
It's awful. Six inches to all. What?
Now Cantlay, this for birdie.
What the fuck?
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
Sorry, I should rephrase that. 6 inches to the cup. Somebody's got filthy
It
markings.
is a par here at 5. And he's going to remain at 10 under.
I've decided with the mouse quickly.
Finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is.
Somebody's attachment. The actual wheel.
Coming off that hard par 3 here now, a chance to make a good score. Maybe an eagle if everything goes right.
It's a great opportunity on this par 5, Rich, as you stated. I'll start at the green on this one for a change. If you look at the big ridge in that green, you can use that as a backstop. So now when you look at that tee shot and you're just trying to avoid those bunkers on the left off the tee, you don't have to kill it off the tee. As long as you've got some sort of club in there that you can comfortably fly the water with, use that ridge to its advantage.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. A chance maybe to run something back there for his second.
Good.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
I gave you 50, you said you 50 back?
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is.
Nip behind the bushes towards the 7th hole. Back in the beats.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain right where he is. All right, so coming off that tough 249-yard par 3-6, get a chance to maybe get one back at the reachable 7th. It's a par 5 at 546 yards.
I've noticed something.
No doggo.
I've noticed something. Look. So if I'm playing like Battlefield, something like that, But if I'm playing fucking golf, poker, he just says it's fucking boring. Too repetitive.
This may be a touch right,
Will do.
and no issues there. Good tee shot in the short ground. That one's going to hit hard. Get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine.
Oh, that was unlucky too. If that ball had just slowed down, it could have been an eagle putt. Just kept going. Oh, just over the back.
Oh, that is right, and that may be gone. No, that is where the creek starts to open up a bit, and that is into the water here at 7. So now, with the drop taken, this is going to be his 4th shot into this par 5. And this is looking really good.
How about that shot right there from that lie in the rough to knock it that close? That's good.
So now from just off the green, call it the fringe. This will be long and tricky, but it is a look for eagle.
This is a 9-footer.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is.
Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie.
Oh, that just skirts the outside edge. That's a tough break. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is.
Interesting part of the golf course, the long 3 and then the short 5 and now a short par 4. How gettable is this one, Frank?
I think you need your Sunday best, Rich, maybe a little bit of help, but even the strategy of laying up here is quite interesting. The 2 bunkers on the left, well staggered, and that big gaping bunker in the front right of the green. It's really how well you're swinging. I'd give it a crack. Take the head cover off.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Good work off the tee here. That is safely into the short grass, just left of center. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Okay, not too bad there. Here's Cantlay. This for birdie. Good job of deadening it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. Birdie putt now moving to his right. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par, 2 under on his round. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay at 11 under par.
Down to the 9th, better than 500 yards, and it is a par 4. Is this one of the hardest holes in the course, Frank?
It certainly is. It's a great way to finish this front 9. Dogleg left, and they put the bunker right where you want to aim it, down that right side. So now you've got to go a little closer to the trees, but don't go left. Please don't go left.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Popular vegan influencer Yana Samsonova, who ate only exotic.
What the fuck are you doing there? What are you doing?
And that's going to wind up in a great spot. Left center of the fairway.
I don't know.
Frank, break down this approach shot here at the
I know I play a pool with a bunch of fucking dinghies.
It's a lengthy one. Nice high, soft landing shot would work.
Just
Don't be too concerned if you're a little
Just like that.
right of target because the mounding on the green should help.
it's at least 6 games to go to the end of the season, mate. So
Game becomes easy when you're putting for birdie from that close.
I might just see it out to the end of the season and fuck Thursdays off.
I'll just be playing in teams that I know I can be competitive, B, enjoy myself. C, actually have a fucking reliable team. I wouldn't even care if we lost some weeks. Like, it is what it is. At least I'll be out there enjoying it. There's no point in going out there and swinging a punch in a fight if you know the cunt's going to fucking beat you.
Mate, I played 2 teams. I played 2 teams at the moment, and at the moment I'm the best player in both teams.
Yeah, that's I hate doing that because that a lot like when I was the fastest driver and the most efficient driver in the racing and that for our team. Everybody fucking leans on you.
Nope.
Everyone's expecting you to win, bail them out. A couple of them can lose. That's right, Wilco won most of his games.
6 feet now for birdie.
You can't lose like they do.
You're the only person that calls me Wilco. There's you and my mate Bob. There's the only 2 people in the world that call me Wilco.
Really?
She won't fucking dare. What a
I
fucking...
think it's because I'm old school. It's always been a surname thing, wasn't it?
My
When we were
original,
younger,
my,
we used to call each other.
Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that finishes off a strong front 9. It's a 33, 2 under par. Okay, that's in first par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's a 34 on the front side, 1 under par.
Beginning the inward half now with a par 5 10th. It's not quite 600 yards, but it is close. It's a pretty good hole, Frank.
It is. The only thing really in the player's favor is it plays downhill, so not quite its full yardage. Avoid that bunker on the left. Will give you a chance to go for this par 5 and 2. But also look down there. If you look very, very closely on the left side, just short of this bunker, is a nice layup bunker. If you can't reach, avoid that.
And that's what we'll need to see on these final 9 holes if they're going to get back into it. That's in the fairway at 10. And that one not straight enough. It's going to work its way into the bunker. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. That is a really good shot on in 2 on this par 5, but the work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on the result.
Okay, that's a good, safe play. Get it back out into the fairway. Get some distance if you can, and gets it to try and make a good third on this par 5.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
This may be an eagle putt in name only. A long one forthcoming here. Now this for birdie at 10.
And this is a nice, smooth right to lefter. This is the go zone.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. A 4-footer here for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he gets it to 12 under par. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace.
The 11th hole was lengthened in recent years, making this a pretty challenging par 4. What do you think, Frank?
It is, Rich. The two bunkers down the left side are almost all the distances that you would think of if you lay up or you go for it with a driver. So you have to respect that and just go a little right. It's a lovely tee shot, the way in which it flows in amongst the trees, though, on either side. And a deceptively quick green from back to front.
Yeah, that one going to chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect. This a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, not the intended plan there, as this ball's going to wind up a foot or two off the green. Going to have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by.
With all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he's going to stay 2 back. So that brushed in for par here at 11.
See, all the fucking bullshit you fed as a kid led to believe that your dad's the one in the fucking wrong. Obviously, we didn't find out till after my mum passed away that it was actually my dad that divorced her, not the other way around like she told us all. But he divorced her because she couldn't keep her fucking knickers on. We lived in Scotland. When we lived in Scotland and we lived at Greenock, she was getting over to Dunoon on the ferry, telling my dad she was going to bingo. And she won. My dad was out grafting, putting food on the table, and she's over at Dunoon shagging American naval officers on base. You know what I mean? So.
Then you got a sister.
And then I got a sister.
It's mad though, like, because I was saying to Mrs. the other day, I was like, I hardly come from great Scott. I was like, my mum's like.
Well, no, we don't. None of us do.
That hit that tree hard and bounced straight into the rough.
Cheated on their husbands. They were all fucking alive. They were all dirty.
And the same about fellas. And the same about fellas that the apple don't fall too far from the tree. You know what I mean? Like
from experience, but palm it onto some other
the thing is you find, I've found over time with a lot of like women and this and the other, that they seem to have this little circle, and when one of them speaks and states about, oh, I'm being this or I'm being that, and I'm getting bashed about by my husband or my ex-husband or my ex-partner's that little bastard, this, that and the other, they pass it around, And then the word of mouth spreads, and then before you know it, like in my situation, with my little boy, etc., etc., my ex-missus tried to make out like I was an absolute fucking bastard to her, and I wasn't. You know. But because it was such a small community and a small town, she knew everybody. So by the time she finished gobbing it off, the entire town was against you.
Yeah. And even if it turns out that it didn't happen, you still always have a certain amount of town that will always think that of you. You'll always be tailed with that brush. Yeah, it's shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what the women, I can't remember years ago, my mum phoned Mrs. Peter, was like, oh, don't tell him, but so and so and so. And then she's got a phone call. Why the fucking hell would I not tell him that? So I mean, I don't understand the dynamics of women.
Took the risk, threw the ball all the way back to the back of the green there. This is a great shot.
From just off
Yeah.
the fairway, down the middle.
He's got 115 yards to the front, 147 to the hole. Wind is helping from behind.
yeah.
A little less clock.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still.
course,
inside
that's the
that
way it works,
10-foot
mate.
circle is
Fortunately.
always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Okay, that'll help the cause. Look at Birdie here at
It
number 12.
don't have to be one side of the family, mate. The
Shots in the lead.
majority of them are
6
fucking
holes to
wrong.
play.
You find the odd good one here and there.
I don't really blame my downside, because at the end of the day,
Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12.
my mum grew up in another
And
nose.
he's back
And
within
my
3.
mum cheated and
With
ruined
6
her
holes
own
left.
relationship. She got with another bloke who didn't really take care of her. Didn't have
Par
much
3
interest
13th hole,
in
208
my mum and
yards,
that
and this
sibling.
begins a
So
series
they
of
just sort
holes
of grow
that
each other up, really.
will
And they
test
just grown up a
even
certain
our
way.
best
My dad,
players.
And the
different.
fast green on top of it.
Just
Quail
obvious.
Hollow, Rich, as we know, is some of the
5 or
quickest
6
greens on
years
the
old.
PGA Tour.
And it's
Anything
my
above
granddad
this,
was a
above
lorry
the
driver
hole
when he got back
on
from the
this
army.
green is going to
And
be
he was
very,
away
very
doing lorry
fast.
driving, and my dad, 5
Also,
or
the
6
right
years old,
side of the
was
screen, if you look
walking
carefully,
his
if you
younger
try and hit
sibling,
your
one
iron
of
shot
his
of the
near
right side, has a
baby.
tendency to kick
Yeah.
further right.
My
And
granddad's
more
come
than
home
often,
from
it
taking
actually
coming
rolls
from
off
work.
the green.
Where's your mum? Trying to find the mum. Apparently she got down to the village. He went down to the village and she sat there with a fucking black coon. Sat there with a coon. That's
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
That one safely on the putting surface. Now a second to this par 3.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap in is now going to be a grind.
I think that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
12 feet still to go. Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13.
depends on how you look at it.
That's going to
Your
drop his
upbringing
score
in
back
history,
to
doesn't it?
12 under par.
You're right, it does show. It does show.
What,
I spent so long penalising my dad for not knowing how to be a father.
Okay, safely in for par
All I did
here
was
at
crave his
13.
attention and crave his love and
Yeah.
crave his
He'll stay
acceptance
right
and stuff. He
where he
didn't know how to give it to me. And I spent so long until I was maybe 30, 31, 32 before a mate actually literally
Here's
sat there
another
and said
chance.
that
A
in
chance to
interview.
be
He
a
was like,
hero.
so you said all of
It's
this
a
about your dad,
par
so
four, and it's
can I ask
just
why you
under
punish him for it? And I
350
was like, what do
yards.
you mean? He
Give it
was
some
like, well,
thought.
from
You're
where I'm
feeling
sat,
limber. You're
it looks like your dad didn't really
launching
get
him a
much,
long
of
ways.
it to for about
Have
happy
at
at
this
father,
par
happy
four.
at man. So he's almost getting penalised for something he doesn't.
And you know something as well. I think in a fashion as well. That's why you're terrified of becoming a father, because you've never had that experience,
Tempo to
and you've never had
This is gonna
somebody
wind up
there
squarely in the
to show
fairway.
you what it's all about.
Not
You know what I mean?
That's what my therapist was saying as well.
But I will tell you now.
Very good effort
I
off
will
the
tell
tee.
you now, 100%, mate. You've got nothing to worry about. You're a great bloke. You're a top bloke. You'll do fucking just fine. 100%. It's hard. Don't get me wrong. There's fucking sleepless nights galore, mate. But it's not like you aren't used to them. Do you know what I mean? So in reality, when the baby's born, Mrs. P will become less aggressive because she'll be able to get all asleep. Because you'll just stay up all night and do night feeds, etc.
And that is yet another solid drive. Not quite on this 14th
So you might actually
but
survive this one, brother.
That's taking a risk, but it is a very good effort off the tee.
Yeah, but the
So you
bags
see
under my eyes.
this round
Fuck the fucking bags, mate. Because I tell you something, they're worth every minute.
This is where club selection is so important. Second shot.
You will
into
do
that
just
stiff
fucking
breeze.
fine, mate. You will do just fine.
Oh, fuck me, my groin just cracked. Fuck me, that hurt.
Oof.
Not much left here for birdie.
I'm getting fucking tonked here.
Hey?
I'm getting fucking tonked here.
I think that needed to be left edge.
Like golf.
Instead, this misses to the right.
I'm partnered up.
He can knock this in. It's for birdie.
You did what?
Another couple of weeks on football manager. I'm trying to churn for at least like a month today.
I'm playing here with. I'm partnered up with the leader. I'm minus 13. He's minus 16. And we've got 4 holes to go. And I'm kind of hoping to drop shots on every hole so I can nick it.
No issues there.
I put him to let me down today, though. I put him down being so good.
It'll hold tight at minus
Usually.
14.
I'm 3 shots back, minus 15 to minus 16.
A chance here
So
to
we're on the
really
par,
turn
oh, there's 5,
in your
yeah,
favor.
3 holes to
You're
go.
right, Rich, very much a
Par
swing
5,
because
15.
Eagles are in play, 6s and 7s are also in play. Requires a long tee shot.
But it's quite
So
windy as
par
well.
five,
It's
but a
a
long
6
one
mile an hour
downhill's gonna
wind.
go even further.
Blowing to the
And
east.
then if you've got the ability to hit your second shot very, very high, if you can do that, you can carry the front bunker, and then you start to bring eagle in play. But with a tee shot or with a second shot, and 6s, 7s, anything's in play.
And that is dead center right down the middle.
Straight on the
Start
pipe of the
hole.
fairway. Oof. Yes, Nat. Thanks for the like. Much appreciated. What?
Follow him as a dog nonce.
Oh, yo. No, follow him. He's a fucking dog nonce. No fucking
issues
nonsense
here.
in a fucking
That is
Labrador's
into the
going on
fairway.
here, pal.
Nah, you're more of a poodle man, isn't you?
I've got a mate who I actually do call dog nonce. I mean, what, like, now the dog nonce, he just fucking laughs. I see him touching any dogs today.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down.
I might get on
as close
Football
as
Manager after this,
possible to the
actually.
green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
I've been on it for a day.
Two shots around this green is always good. Now, for a little CVS, perhaps a 3rd shot on this par 5, get one close, maybe make 4.
Oof.
It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
Gave that one everything he had and really gouged it, and still, it was short.
2 times stretch.
Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Oh, if that's one ball to the right, it's in. Instead, this one singes that left edge.
Oh, he's missed one. He's on for a fucking bogey. He's dropped a shot. Oh. Yes,
Okay,
2
a
times
solid
stretch.
par here at the 15th,
3 to go.
and he'll remain right where he is.
I'll be going to nick it from the jaws of doom.
Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And now he's going to fall a couple of
Now
shots.
2 shots
off
behind.
pace.
Now to the 16th hole. It is a better than 500-yard par 4. And it
Par 4,
is what
16,
they call
506
a
yards.
green
Let's
mile.
go,
It is as
baby.
tough a finishing stretch as you will find anywhere.
As long as you don't find the water at the back of the
Also
green.
beautiful to the eye when you stand on that 16th tee. It does play downhill.
It's not in my
10
luck.
yards. So that bunker on the right side is 320. Take away the 10.
That's
it's
exactly
about
where I'll hit
310
it.
to carry. If you can take that line, you will choose so much off this hole. And then the second shot also is a little down breeze and it has like an infinity edge. You can't see the back of
It's
the
the left
screen.
of the fairway.
Great way to start the green mile.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
I could nick this if he don't birdie any of the last 3 holes.
Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
Oh, he's right on the money there. Oh, he's still a bit away from the hole line.
Good clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up.
Oh, what have I done?
Oh no.
Straight to drink. Done it as well. Fuck's sake.
And that ball
Oh,
not
no.
going to cooperate, and it is into the hazard.
Plop.
All right, so he'll take his drop, and with a penalty stroke added, that'll be
Oh, I've
his
fucking done
fourth
that.
now to the par 4.
"18 feet from the bottom of the cup."
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Cantlay for birdie.
Nah, he's won it now. Can't fucking catch him now. Fuck's sake. Fucking birdie the
Yes.
fucking 16.
Get up that slope.
Ah.
It is in for a birdie.
Double bogey.
Things just got a bit more interesting. He moves to 2 back with 2 to play. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And he'll fall back down to 11 under.
5 shots back now. I've
So
blown
much
it.
can happen here at the 17th, par 3, 223 yards.
Oh,
This
the
is where
one's got
tournaments
water
are
all
won
around
or
it.
lost. And it's also the signature hole here at Quail Hollow. What do you think of it, Frank?
It's tough, Rich. It really is because you have to make a decision. It plays about half a club downhill. That's 5 yards. And then the tendency is to
Oh, I
try and
nearly
too
all in
straight
one bit as well.
and aiming to hit too good a shot. Please, just aim a little to the right. Put another yard or two on your tee shot to
Love
the
it.
right side. Just
Fucking love it.
respect that. And then you'll have an outside chance of making two. You will gain on the field. I promise you.
Gotta go through all the boys' fucking qualifying cards.
Have you? You got loads like.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. A look here for
Go,
birdie at
Sil.
17.
And this is going to be working from his left to right. Not much pace in it at all.
Even my back home bush.
There won't be another Pokemon ball now, that's
No,
it.
kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole.
There's only so many times it can regurgitate the same old shit.
Right. It's for birdie.
Like F1. There's only so many times it can regurgitate.
Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he'll move to 11 under par.
Really weird, man, because I ended up thinking, I had my original setup. Oh no, that was guitar, sorry. I was doing
Yeah, that's a
I had
good
my
par.
original setup.
It is in for
Tweaked it a
par
little bit,
here
and I
at
was like, oh, that
17.
was a bit more safe, a bit
And
more on
he'll
the front
stay
end, a little bit
right
quicker.
where he is.
I recorded the time, saved it, tweaked it again, recorded the time and saved
There aren't
it.
many
and then
golf
I
courses
my
that
original
are
setup,
both
and I'm like,
menacing
fucking
and
quick,
beautiful. Quail Hollow certainly is in that category, and this is a great example. The finishing hole, 494 yards, the 18. It's a downhill tee shot. It is framed by that nasty bunker on the right. The real trouble, and we've seen this with tournaments through the years that have come down to the wire, is that stream on the left. If you hook it a little bit too far, you're wet. Then there's that uphill second shot, and the stream is still in play. There's a lot going on here on this finishing hole. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
What a shot that is. What a fucking shot that is.
Just think about it. You've got to cover nearly
Don't play this on
football
shit settings as well, you know.
distance.
Play this on
You
like
get it inside
85
5 feet.
AI.
You wouldn't think that's
You
possible.
have to get like realistic scores.
Yeah. Like that, pressure.
Oof, hey, that's saucy.
Just think about it. You've got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Dropped it inside 5 foot from the hole.
Yeah, that's a good putt there.
He's a
a
winner,
good
minus 18. He's finished on.
And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. And that will write an end to the round here today. So Frank,
Minus 12, so I finished 6 shots back. I haven't played this for ages though, so
titles are nice, but
first time I've really been on it for a while.
You're going to do just fine.
Especially when you have a strong field like we saw today. So I think top 5. Certainly give yourself a pat on the back.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.
No, baby. Saturday, Sunday though. Oh, fucking love it. It's pissing down tomorrow. Still fucking warm though, isn't it?
Red hot, mate. Fucking red hot. Black is black. I want my baby back. There's nobody got time for that. Oh, I've got some skill points to use. Pebble Beach. Oof. Oh, there it is. Skills. Got 8. That's 5 to put fucking another on the old cost 7, cost 1. Upgrade the driving. Cost 1. Upgrade that skill. Go this it a bit further. Approach accuracy, let's get that one upgraded. Now we're all out of points. So I've got 15,000 credits. Let's buy some new clothing. Get a new top. Could do with a red one for the Sunday.
You have a one-on-one in the last minute of the game. Which striker are you picking to finish? Drogba, Rooney, or Henry?
Henry. As much as it pained me because he's Arsenal, he was probably the best finisher in the game.
Yeah, there he is as well.
Considering he started off as a left wing back.
Yeah. Ended up being a left winger at Monaco and Juventus, didn't he? And then Wenger turned him around. Fucking hell, did you see all that shit with that Lizzo?
Did you see what I posted yesterday?
What?
About being fat shamed by Lizzo is the same as Philip Schofield saying this, that and the other.
Fucking hell. Bad though, isn't it? Just fucking grabbing on her face. Just, do you know what that is? That's the typical computer new age woman that go, I'm a 10, I'm a 10. They now think that they can go grab an ass.
Yeah, no, but I can't wait till somebody voices. I can't wait till somebody voices her over with Jabba the Hutt.
Won't be that hard. Yeah, apparently she's been alleged to be grabbing her dancers and stuff like that, sexual abuse allegations and stuff like that.
Sick.
Yeah, imagine that.
Imagine that was a man. You'd be labelled Harvey Weinstein or something like that.
For the FedEx Cup.
Yeah, yeah.
Today from the historic
Well, that's
Pebble
one
Beach
thing I
Golf
don't get. There
Links,
was
live first round coverage of the
Kelly.
Championship. We get a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 2 under par. Starting around at Pebble Beach, it's all about excitement, anticipation, isn't it?
And he got camped for it, and they got told to take the song off and everything. Everyone was fucking mad. Cardi B is okay to sit there on a talk show and say about how he used to drug and break men and get trannies to sleep with them to mentally abuse. Do you know what I mean? Financially extort them and stuff like that. She can sit there on Ellen and the Jimmy Kimmel show and all of that, spouting all the shit. It's totally fine. When Rick Ross actually got charged for writing his song, for what he said in the song, when it's a fucking song.
That's a great shot. Stay on the fairway.
That one
Stay
in
on
the fairway here to get the tournament rolling.
I thought you'd be interested in this, like golf, playing a bit of golf.
He used to do the Rory McIlroy one, mate.
Well, this is the same game. It's the old Tiger Woods just revamped.
don't
How-
buy deep.
And that
How-
is
how can
right
it get
where
repetitive?
you
There's
wanna
30
be.
something
His
classes on
drive
it to
splits
play.
the middle to get this round underway.
Chipping a ball into a hole, Will.
Yeah, no, but they
Down
can
the
say the same
course,
thing about
let's check
F1. It's
in
drive.
with
These people can say the
third.
same thing about F1. It's just driving on the
105 yards
track.
to the front,
Yeah, I know,
115
but
to the
lots of
hole,
variables
hole
in that.
cut. Right
Lots
in
of
the middle.
variables in golf.
What's the variable that you got in that for win?
I mean, you've
And
got
safely
it's tactical
on
in it,
deck.
golf.
It's the main thing, but from
Same
that
action
distance,
on the
you
same
don't want
object
to leave yourself like a
and the
knee,
same
like a 4 or
target.
5 footer. So this
Just as
first putt's
different.
going
You've
to
got
have
an
to be
extra
good.
1 to maybe 2 shots to get there because they put an extra 200 yards on the green.
Don't know what I mean.
I'd rather play it. I'd rather take the putter and a couple of clubs down the driving range and go down there and practice. But it's extremely difficult.
That's
What?
a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light.
I'd rather go into Arctic and Club
Considerably
Seals.
short.
Much rather go and play. I'm a doer than a player, for sure. I was actually tempted yesterday. Get roller skates out.
Oh yes, you love to get breaks like
Birdie's
that.
the
early in
first
a
hole
tournament.
off
That
the
one
fairway.
in for a surprise
Chips in.
birdie. Now Day, oh look at birdie.
I'll ever show you my skates I got.
No.
Good job
Ah,
of getting
mate.
right by
Heartbreaking
the hole.
throw,
but he
really.
could not
And
get it going.
the ones with the big rubber things on the front, the stoppers. And the
I
puppet
don't have
skates.
that. Don't have stoppers. What do you need stoppers for?
What do I crash into shit for?
Don't need stoppers.
Safely in. It's a par here at first.
Not
And
stoppers.
he'll remain.
I
You
don't
got,
have
is,
stoppers.
is it the ones with the 2 wheels at the front, 2 wheels at the back?
Frank, interestingly,
proper
this
skates.
hole number 2 plays as a par 4
Not
for the
4
US
wheels,
Open. It
not
is a
inline
par
skates.
When I
It's
when I
absolutely
started
gettable,
skating again,
and
started
players
taking the boys,
must take
we used to go down to the roller skate. I
Certainly,
don't know if
top
I've
that
shown you, I've
back
been down the
tee,
roller skate quite a lot
really
on
you've got to
Saturdays.
grab a
I've seen some videos, you sent me some videos at some point.
But the decision is
Yeah,
whether
yeah,
that
yeah,
tee shot
that's it.
finishes in the
When
fairway.
I
Because
done my
if it
knee,
does,
I
you're going to
did
have
my
to practice
knee
par 5
originally in
and 2.
March.
If it doesn't,
Sold
then you
shot
play the
until
lap.
like
Well, Frank,
very
we're
end
back
of
here at
June.
Pebble Beach for the second
then I fell
time
again,
this
and that's
year.
when it
Now
went
it's
pop.
the Tiburon Championship. And listen,
It was
this is
day
a tournament,
after,
folks.
it
One
was
wins,
like, I
no
think it was
doubt
like
about
3 or
that.
4 days
But I
after I'd done
think
it.
also
And
most of
boy
our
had been
golfers
sent away on his
want
trip. As soon as we sent him on the coast, we went straight down to A&E
is
and
the
made
PGA
him down there.
Championship. What do you think?
Fucked me
No
knee
doubt
up,
about
so we
that,
come
Rich.
home.
But this is more than a
package
tune-up.
thought.
We know that because it is Pebble Beach. This is America's
£1,000
St. Andrews. So
roller
anytime
skates.
there's
£1,000 for a set of roller skates?
at Pebble Beach.
Fuck me.
Grand, isn't it?
What do you mean? What do you mean the brand? Skates are skates out there.
I'm on a carbon fibres.
I used to like- I used-
Made by professional
I
skaters.
used to like the little metal ones where you didn't have to take your shoes off, you put your feet in them.
That's what they did.
Strap them over your feet and...
From the
Oh,
fairway.
they're
Let's go to
blades,
the-
roller
When you
blades.
find yourself in the fairway on the second
They're not roller
pebble, you have
skates,
a
man.
great
Skates have got
opportunity
4
to
wheels
take
next.
advantage of one of the
Are you
easiest
going
holes
skating
on the
on
course.
blades, didn't you?
Two on the front, two...
Look. Can you see the wheel?
That second
Front to the
shot
back,
got
they
all the
touch
way
the
down
floor.
by the green, but
Why?
in the bunker. So we'll have
They're
to see what the
rockers.
explosion shot can do from
They
here.
can spin.
Really need
Literally, you go
ability
like that
right
and you
now.
can spin like that on a dime. So they're extra agile.
Alright.
So you can literally do, if you do it right, do you know how an ice skater can stand on the spot, bend their leg and just spin and spin and spin and spin and spin? You can do that and then if you wanted. They're extra agile, which is something that, where I hadn't skated in ages and then started skating again, I'm used to stopping a certain way
That is going
because
to be
all my
into the
four wheels
bunker.
touch
Not
the
a bad
floor and
effort from
they're
off
not
the
overly
fairway, but
rotational,
could
so I
get
can put a
that
lot
one
of
to
venom
slow
into my,
down.
and twist
So
into my
he'll
stops.
dig in here
You
as he readies
stop
his
and you
third
turn,
for this
you
par
put your
5.
feet like that and you turn. If you do it in them, you just 720 and you end up fucking on your arse.
All right,
Because you
not
go so
exactly
fast,
what
you
you're
can't
hoping
use it as a
for,
stop, it just
but
carries your
safely on the
momentum
putting
all the
surface,
way around
the
and just
birdie's
keep going,
still
it's fucking
in play.
dangerous.
Somebody's laughing at us on our stream. What's so
If he
funny in
cannot
that?
win his third from the bunker.
She must be listening to our conversation about roller skates because I said I like them old style metal ones where it just have 2 straps on. You just sit your feet in with your trainers on and there's like little bits of metal that fucking bend either way.
5 minutes, stop over your toe.
Put my roller skates then, bruv. When you said roller skates, I didn't realise you meant roller blades. When you meant roller skates, I was thinking the ones that are like a shoe with 2 wheels on the front and 2 wheels on the back with a great big fucking rubber stopper.
Much, but well,
Oh, fuck off. Are you fucking kidding? They fucking light up as well. What you got? What you got? A set of LA Lights trainers?
Bad boys, mate. Do you remember them? Remember them trainers? Bad boys.
You
Yeah.
love to get bursts like that early in a
I
tournament.
thought you had I thought they were gonna turn into those shows where every time you walked they lit up. Do you not remember them? You used to get them from like shoes on.
It was the bad boy trainers, wasn't it?
LA Lights, yeah.
I remember when my dad bought me, I got a little blow up ball signed by Gareth Southgate and I just put it over someone's face. Wait, you missed a penalty.
LA Lights and Knicks. You can guarantee if you wore Knicks trainers as a kid, you were breaking your ankle if you jumped off anything.
Made and designed by a professional, I think he's the top skater in the world. I can't remember what his first name is, but
Third hole,
designed
this is a fun little par four. Not too long,
rocker in it.
but the emphasis here is
It's not
putting the
it's
ball
not
in the
for
right
just your
spot.
normal
isn't it?
skating, it's called,
It certainly
it's
is.
called slalom
You have to
skating.
know how far you carry it because if
Yeah.
you take a line
Not
at
only
that
hot though, is he?
third bunker there on the
That's
right
when you
side,
can like stand
on
on
the
one thing,
direct
you
line
go
at the
through the
left
code
edge of
really
that,
quick
it's
like
about
that.
250
You
yards.
Crossing your legs in that.
Start of the field. From there, you're only of 100 yards in.
No,
So
you sort
just find your
it's
ball,
hard for
you're
me to
aiming
explain
for
it, but I'll show you. 'Cause this is what I was starting to learn because I used to be an aggressive outdoor skater, so I used to be like skating really ice
made
street.
to
Jump
measure
up
right
onto a
there,
bench,
right
jump over
in
the
the
back of the
center
bench,
of the
land
fairway.
it, carry on skate. I was one of them. But where I can't do that because my knees,
So you was a
I can't
cunt.
jump off of my shit anymore, so I've decided to change the discipline, and that was all. Something a bit more enjoyable that I can still do.
Yeah, that's what I want to refer to now. LA Gear trainers, the same thing. LA Lights they were called, weren't they? But yeah, so you was a cunt then, basically.
Very controlled shot there with the iron on this short
That's what them people. That's what I know them people as. Where you're going through a town and they're BMXing and they're fucking skateboarding and they're jumping on fucking benches and I'm thinking,
number,
you're a
140
cunt.
yards to the front,
You're a cunt.
149 to the hole. Pin is on the front
Like,
left part
it
of the
looks
ring.
like better than just like normal skating. What's this?
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little
That's what I was
away
learning
from
how
the
to do.
bank.
I was doing like the crisscross.
second shot upcoming with that pin
Like,
tucked
you go
in the
forwards
front
and then
left.
you'd use the same momentum to go backwards. And I could go a half going this way. I could go like that. Spin around and go side to side and up down and shit like that and spin around and shit. But it's just the stability on my knees and how agile the skates are. Because my knees trash.
Yeah,
I
boy,
wouldn't
look
be able
good
to
in the air.
stand
You'd
on
like
that
to be a
leg
little
and
closer,
spin.
but
My
still,
knee will
inside
just
40
pop.
feet, just going to have to be
Now
careful
you're
with the leg.
more commonly known as Big Chief Noni.
Yeah. Big cheek, no knees.
No knees.
That's what I said to her. I said I can wear
Just
pads
gonna
on my
sneak
knees,
on by.
but you know when I fall, I'm still landing on my knees, right? It just gives me a little bit of cushion to land on underneath something solid.
I'll get you a pair of knee pads that we wear at work. They'll sort you out.
What, fucking nigh on hockey pads?
They're on the front seat of my van. They're fucking great, big fucking things, mate.
Stuff them down the front of your work trousers. That's what I need.
I actually think they're Kevlar. I think our knee pads are Kevlar. They're expensive. They aren't fucking cheap. I'll stick some on my PPE thing at the end of the month. You see my fucking work boots?
To that, safely in.
When you're gonna bust out your Dr.
Here
Martin,
at the
Dr. Martin, Dr.
third.
Martin.
He'll remain right
Fireman boots, mate. We wear fireman boots.
Really? Oof.
160 quid a pair.
Oh, they are.
Look, they've got fucking. We've got some. Look, they've got all Velcro outside. Look. And zips. They're 160 quid a pair. These bad boys, mate.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Just got a last pair from work.
Where's it this for? Oh no. Oh yeah, you can see where
He'll
I'm
finish that
falling.
one off with no problem.
They are big. You know, they say about big feet, now
Mustang
big
right
socks.
Where he is.
Was scratch my carbon fiber there as well.
Oh dear.
Wow, a day's worth of breathtaking shots, Frank.
Oh, we
Look
stick
like
some.
the
I'll get you. I'll get you a pair of them. Why don't you devise some
beautiful 7-hole stretch
skates out of a pair of them that I've got?
For fourth hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical.
Oh
You try
no!
and drive
You're riding around
it
house in them.
30 yards to the front, but you worry about that little pop bunker.
Were you
That
fucking
side
19?
250
Hey, I haven't
yards
worn
to get
skates
over
in
it.
over a year.
Are you gonna have your 1980s headphones on and your Walkman? You're gonna have your 1980s headphones on and that, and your Walkman with like London Boys Requiem on.
I'll tell you, mate, normally I used to go to the roller disco where they used to put on all the fucking cheesy music. I used to just go fucking normally hard trance and shit that I used to listen to. But the problem is with that, you end up just flying around the hall at 1,000 miles an hour to the music you got on your ear, and then at the end of it, you're like,
And all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be.
They say big socks now. Big socks.
gosh. My cousin used to say that. He used to go, you know what they say about large feet? Oh yeah, big dick. You went, nah,
And this
fucking
will
big
work
mouth. You think you
nicely.
got big dick.
Just right at center, and that'll be fun.
Yeah, London Boys are classy if you're gay.
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oh, fucking hell, he's getting a taste for it now.
They got good class because they got ratchet straps instead of
Ratchet,
clips.
fucking ratchet
Acceptable
straps.
Yeah, it's like,
You know, I've got ratchet straps on the van. I'll give you a pair.
Check in with Noda.
Aggressive play off the tee pays off ball sitting nicely in the fairway, and a very good chance to get it in tight.
Well, I know you're not gay, that.
just
15 feet away.
done that.
Your lass is gonna walk in. Your lass is gonna walk in a minute. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck's going on here? Why have you got a pair of skates on in house?"
Snorted. She'll know exactly what's going on.
That's gonna
What? You're about to go and fucking
by.
permanently. You're about to go and permanently injure yourself, and you can't do any packing.
Here's Jason for birdie.
You'll. Oh, hey, up there, nearly went. I can't believe you might.
One on and I'm like fucking. I'm so far off the floor,
Right
bro.
by the hole.
Hey, really?
Longer putts, you don't mind as much. The
Fucking hell.
short ones, they tend to sting.
I'm miles off the floor. I'm on tiptoes and I still can't touch the floor.
Just be fucking. Just be fucking careful. Just be fucking careful. Got visions of you going through on landing and going straight downstairs.
And I done my pin and I fucking got there.
And he'll
Broke
stay
my fucking arse,
right
really
where he
did,
is.
because I've always wanted a
Um,
decent. I've only ever had one pair of decent skates in my life. My
So here we
stepdad
are,
bought
Frank,
me
the
them.
fifth hole, the
After
first
he
of
bought,
the
do you know when they
four-part
first buy you the
visit
shit
Pebble
pair to see if you
Beach.
wear
It
them? You actually start
Did
wearing them.
all
They
the
go,
law
right,
that some
now
of the
you're wearing
others
them,
do,
look
but this
after
one
them.
has
I'll
the
give you a
players'
decent
attention.
pair.
There's no doubt about
They
it.
were
It
size
certainly does, Rich. Everybody wants to
seven,
take a picture
and I
down
wore
by
them
the
till I was size 9 and a
17th
half.
hole,
So I
famous
went
par
to
one,
beat
Jack
them, and then
Nicklaus
after
is
that they
nine.
just
But
never bought me another pair.
believe me,
So
I
I
think
stopped.
this hole is every bit as tough as
Always
the
told me to buy myself a decent pair. Now I bought myself a decent pair. I sat here with my busted knee, mate, after about a week. Took all the laces out of them, just put my feet in them, just to sit in here and roll my feet
Okay,
backwards and forwards. Because it
safely
fucking
aboard.
broke my arm, mate, because I knew I couldn't wear them.
On that, believe me, he's mad. He's got a pair of roller skates on in the house, driving around on fucking carpets and that. You're getting a taste of it now, though, aren't you? You've got your skates on. You want it now, don't you? Huh?
Did you tell him?
I'm telling my stream. I'm on my stream, aren't I?
Chances
My
there.
friend Nat's on.
Safe play in the middle
And I'm
portion
sat
of the
here, fucking. Everybody can hear us
Welcome
because we're
in,
just
Iona
generally having a
Stevens.
conversation,
Yes,
but.
a putt for birdie.
Yeah,
Right, around the
you've
world.
really got to consider
Ah,
it will come
of
from
course
right
it
to
comes.
left. You've got to start it online, and you've got a good chance of getting it close.
Not to the right. Birdie
Called roller
chance
skates,
here.
bro.
Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
I can't remember what they were fucking called.
That said, if you was in there, I'll say a pair of roller skates on an air carpet, she'd come fucking nuts. She's a proper clean freak. It's not like she orders all like bleaches and stuff online and that, like orders like bulk and bangs it in the cupboard in boxes like the end of the world's round the corner.
That one finished off with his part here at 5, and he'll remain right where he is. Okay, safely in for his par.
Well, I partnered with Jason Day on the first day, on the first round, and he hadn't even hit a single birdie yet. I birdied the first 2 holes on a couple of pars, no
Well, this is where
bogeys.
the excitement starts to build early in a round at Pebble Beach. I know it's the 6th, but you're coming.
I don't
into
like Pebble Beach, so
possibly
it's one of my favourite
greatest
courses.
stretches in all of golf. This is a 498
Well, I should, in reality, I should fucking score well here.
Hill, Pacific Ocean in the distance, chance to make an eagle here.
If I don't
and
hit it in the
chance to
fucking
feel
drink.
Really good about where you're headed.
Oh. Don't matter about the drink, just sit in the fucking sand instead. Retard.
Oh dear, that looks thick in there.
Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play?
And that will do just fine.
Not the end of the, she says it's not the end of the world at all, it's just a great deal.
Second shot from the rough at the par 5 6th hole. You cannot help but think about what Tiger Woods did here in 2000 on his way to winning the U.S. Open. It was one of the greatest shots in the history of the sport. 7-iron from about 200 yards, thick rough. He just lashed at it, muscled it up the hill. And Roger Maltby, the announcer, said, it's just not a fair fight. He was right.
Frank, you surprised that one came out as well as it did?
Certainly, Rich. This hole at one stage looked.
You've got a big
very
grin on your face, which means you're
back in
my
the
stream now,
fairway, you never
which now
know.
means that you were typing so to come up on that screen.
What?
Yo,
What?
you're my stream. Yeah,
That's it. Two
fucking
solid shots right there.
incoming sarcastic
Takes
comments,
the advantage of this par 5.
dog nonsense and all that shit. I've actually got a mate who just comes on my stream every now and again and just puts silly cunt and then goes again.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. So after reaching this green in 2, this a sizable putt for an eagle.
Yeah, if you had roller skates on in the house, and carpets and...
Fuck off! I don't abide the rules of
Couldn't
fucking
ask for
makeup.
much more on that putt. Look here at
Silly cunt.
And this has just got a little bit of turning in, but you got to be careful not to overread it.
Right now, I'm taking them off now.
got it there, but not quite on target.
Yeah, what do you call a chicken on rollerblades?
What?
Poultry in motion. What do you call a chicken on rollerblades now?
Here at the 6th.
Poultry in motion.
Right where he is.
Oh, fucking hell, why are these so
Okay, well done there.
Where's fucking Streamlabs that man? They're usually two times fresh by now. 2 times fresh, 2 times fresh. Times 3 combo, times 3 combo.
Frank, the 7th tee is almost spiritual.
That's the
You
one.
hit a little baby wedge that
Every day
just
man's on the block,
allows-
smoke
drops
trees.
softly on that green, then you want to stare out at the
You see that girl in the park? That girl is hookers.
Yeah, when
And when the
first
thing
got
went quack, quack, quack.
I couldn't help but be
Your mama ducking.
in love with the beauty of the surrounds. Plus, I couldn't believe how short the hole was. And I thought, well, this is sort of, you could almost throw it on the screen. And then I played it on a windy day.
Oh, God. she's asking about what I said.
It's not about the joke. That joke was fucking
All right,
hilarious. I
direct
thought it was
attention on
great.
the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up.
And Mr. P said, he don't abide by the rules, he makes them. Oof.
Good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. Trying to generate some momentum here at the seventh
fuck's sake,
hole.
man.
This for birdie.
Mate, you've got me. You're a prig. You stopped me going to the shop.
Yeah, missed it left.
Why?
That's a letdown.
You know why?
Look at every time you go in that.
Past hour and a half wanting to go get some business, knowing the fact I can't. Because I know every time I look down, I've got to go. Have a look.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here, 7.
Don't go to the shop because I'm going to start singing £1 fish.
I want zero volume and not have a look at my phone. And when I'm talking to her, all I'm doing is biting the inside of my mouth.
You're dying to sing it though, aren't you?
In for par.
You're dying to sing it when you get there, aren't you? Have a look. £1 fish. Very, very good. £1 fish. £6 for £5, £1 fish. Very, very good and very, very cheap. Fucking love £1 fish song, mate. It's class.
Anywhere in the world.
So I've been sat here smoking small Rizzlers, trying to build them together, and it's not working.
Why is it? It's not killing you though, is it?
What?
If you want to go to the shop and get some business, I'll behave. Promise.
No, you won't. You'll be able until I get in the door.
No problems there.
I'll just start.
If you're not saying it, you know you'll be on to no volume and you'll be minding it, dancing
I
around.
won't. I promise. I won't. I'll behave myself. You can even leave me on full volume. I promise you, I'll behave myself.
No, I don't trust you.
I'll come up with something better.
I gotta live it.
I'll come up with something better. You'll get in the shop and I'll go, hello, Taliban!
Yeah, if you see short bring out the irons, and that is going to work out well.
12 bottles of bleach.
Yeah, I'll wait to get in the shop and I'll say, can I have 12 bottles of bleach, please?
He sets for a second.
Yes, Muse Supremacy is class. Muse are a class band in general. One of my all-time favourite bands. Yeah.
Aggressive off the tee ball. Lucky not to
I was driving through town with that on the other week. Full blast. I don't even give 2 fucks, me, mate. I give absolutely 0 fucks whatsoever.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all,
But if you go into the shop, I promise I'll behave. I won't give it none of that £1 fish song, I promise.
Now note it, this for birdie.
I promise. I won't sing £1 fish song. I'll give you my word.
I'm alright now. I don't know about him.
A dead on look here for
If you
birdie.
misbehave in a minute where I got my phone fucking sat, mate, I swear I'll stand up, can't give a fucking look in a minute.
Oh, where's that gone? Fucking hell. Nah, this is a general everyday occurrence. When we have a conversation, it's just constant piss take.
I'm like your Jimmy Cricket, aren't I?
Yeah, our conversations usually last about anywhere between 8 and 10 hours a day.
Something like that.
Okay, good roll there.
Mrs.
It is a
Wilco got
par
the
here
offer
at
about
the
it,
8th.
yeah. I've had the offer about it already.
Right.
No, it's just a bit coincidental that I spent more time with you than I spent with my own wife.
Yeah, that's what Mr. T was saying to me yesterday. She's like, you said you were going to
Okay,
make more
that
time.
in for
Yeah, I do make more time, but
Wilco rings.
and he'll remain right where he is.
the problem is because I'm still smoking and she's not smoking. Like every time she comes in here, it's either
Frank, as
I've
you
not
know,
had
depending
one
on the
or
time
I'm
of
just
year, you
about
can
to have
see
one.
gray
Just
whales
put-
out on
put the
Carmel
controller down.
Bay, sea otters feeding on
I can't wait to
Sea
come to
lions
Bournemouth again, that
sunbathing
package
on
shop
the
singing
rocks.
fucking £1
Or
fish
you
song.
could see none of it because this ninth hole absolutely demands your
I walk in up and I'm like, come on ladies, come on ladies.
That first bunker on the left side, that
Come
should
on
be in
ladies,
place,
come on
but,
ladies. £1
this boat
fish.
tilts so much from left to right, I think it sort of funnels you
I
towards
wouldn't
the
even
sea
do it
otter.
that obvious. I'd be walking in. I'd be talking to you like that. I'd be like, come on, welcome, come on, welcome.
Go in that,
£1
I'll go in that takeaway underneath your house and I'll be like that. Do you deliver?
Solid, a good drop.
No, we don't. Lamb, chicken and fish. Bang, phone down. Yes, they do a little bit, don't they? How you doing, Paris Ram? Are you alright, mate? Good to see you.
He ain't come to watch the golf, he come to chat shit.
Hey, it's a laugh a minute on this stream, mate, where we've got the
That's
right people in. It's a right
beautiful.
laugh.
Now watch this go. Oh, he's gonna trundle right
People-
down
Thick skin like a
the
lizard
slope.
though.
Like a lizard. I've looked in the mirror, mate.
Setting up in the fairway, 200 yards to where that hole is cut.
I'll tell you, I'll be in that fucking takeaway underneath your house screaming, do you deliver? Do you deliver? No, we don't lamb, chicken and fish. Bang, phone down.
Well, it's not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis,
Just having general banter, just a good laugh
note of his
as we got along.
from the fairway.
Left himself with
And attempting to play some
To
golf.
calculate the wind coming from right to left.
Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
That's a great job.
Well, it was either too much for breakfast or a little too much club. And it's going to leave a very tough.
Yeah, I'll have a bit of F1 this later on today, yeah, no
Gonna have
bother.
to take pretty much a full
You-
swing at
roughly
this one
around
with the putter because this one is
3
into the
o'clock-ish.
hole, and the hole is cut back.
I say that because that's when shopping's coming.
What a cut there. It's in from long distance for birdie here at the ninth. And that finishes
You're the
off
man
a
that Arnold
strong
pulled the bags
front
down the
nine.
driveway
It's
then,
a
I know.
33
Don't
to
get
a
delivered,
par.
mate. Don't go out.
We always need the toilet when the test goes on.
Coincidentally, I always need a shite when Tesco turns up. Oh, unbelievably crazy, us two. Yeah, it's getting
Oh,
all.
never in doubt. What a great putt
making
that
double
is.
work.
It's a
Right,
birdie
Bob.
here at the ninth. And that is going to finish off a 3-under front
Oh.
side as they go out in 32.
Apparently, she's got a right bargain on Tesco's. Go
Now
on, then.
beginning the inward half here at Pebble Beach.
Fish was
and
enough
it is
for
some
a
Fish-
6 or 5 pounds.
Fish.
A big gold par 4 once again running the at the Pacific Ocean along the
Yeah,
right.
Nebo, well, look at it a little bit, yeah.
Doubt about that, but the world's largest hazard there on the right. So your line does go to the left side of
Got
the
fish
field.
on offer at
It's not to go
Tesco,
too
6
far
or 5 pound, £1
Those three
fish.
bunkers, they're very much in play. But really, aim in the left side of this fairway because the fairway does kick to the right.
Sorry, turn it up, Will. It's almost
I've just turned it up. I've turned it up a little bit.
And that, a good looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway.
Not got the right volume down a little bit. Make it game volume.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Frank, downhill shot here. Will he have to take it just a little bit easier?
Yeah, be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far forward and try and scoop it, it's not going to work. And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Couldn't ask for anything better. Split the fairway, and now I'll have a go at the second shot.
loves it, doesn't she?
Are you really going to take that
Comes
seriously?
a
That
bit
ball wasn't even
fucking
going to land on the green, but it's
Warning
finished up
label on,
fine.
like, fucking,
Now this for birdie at
what do you
10.
call it? Like,
And there's no
radiation
space for a
symbol.
lapse in concentration here, perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked.
Got it off,
That
got it off
two-putt
gas
would be a
with
very good
purified
result.
pennies on the back of Rangers ground.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
This one should work sharply to his right. It's for birdie.
There's a bar there, yeah. Hey. £1 fish, man. £1 fish. Have a look. £1 fish. Very, very good. £1 fish. £1 fish.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at -3.
The what?
That's slalom skating thing.
All right.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is.
I haven't watched it yet. I can't watch it on.
Well, this is where Pebble Beach changes significantly. We're going away from the Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest. Frank, what do you think of the 11th
Is it
hole?
a bit like
It's tricky,
skiing,
Rich.
slalom,
Number one, because
skiing.
it's blind, as you've detailed, but uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that far. There is a run out down that left side, just inside the tree line here. That's about 308 yards, but you're not going to go that far. So really, this you have to respect this hole. Just hit a fairway find.
Might give it a go, but if I fell over, it'd register about 8.6 on the Richter scale.
A good swing and a good result.
Oh,
as
bulk
that
buys
is
here.
safely into the
Steady
fairway.
on that. Get yourself heart attack with fucking bulk buying off Amazon.
So I usually just fucking skate up that road. That first one is
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
Yeah.
that one I just said, that's what you usually do.
All right. I'll take a look.
Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
93 yards is the number as he sets for his second.
Well, we're on the green there.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you?
for one
I mean,
pound
that's
fish.
just, that's very poor from that range.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he'll move to 3 under here. Just one shot off the lead.
Yeah, I think he's going to be very disappointed that he never gave that a chance to get to the hole.
Collab streams massively. Just the banter's going to be absolutely incredible.
Hey, once I've moved, and I've sorted out the
So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll remain right where he is.
First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that, that's the full width of the putting surface. if you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
Viva la Concha. I'd rather stick pins in my eyes and wash my eyes out with bleach at the same time. I know he's just doing his job. It just seemed like to me when I first came into the groove that he had it in for me. You know what I mean? Hence why he was called Viva la Concha.
Everybody does it, mate. Fucking someone said, who was it, Beat? You should see him deal. Beat's he forward his end, but neither out.
Try to fly it all the way back there, but that'll be too much as it trundles over the back of the green. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from the tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Nope.
I've come to learn, mate, that I don't get involved in politics anymore. I do what I've got. I do what I do, and that's all.
That one safely in. And it's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. So a tough hole. It's in for bogey at 12. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. The 13th here at Pebble Beach is sort of a forgotten hole. It's only 401 yards, a par 4, but I promise you'll remember it if you make a birdie here, and you'll have a good chance if you put it in the correct position off the tee. That will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
Price of inflation.
Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of rollout, and that is a good shot. From the fairway nota, this is second.
He's looking at 141 yards to the front, 154 to the hole. Tough win for a right-hander coming from left to right.
Now, in my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close. And you'd have plenty of birdie putts. And one of those instances where backspin actually hurts you. Just drew that ball back, but still a chance for the putter to shine.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down.
Scroll back so far now, past the point of no return. I have to find it.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in
there.
for a birdie. And he'll get to within
13.
1 at -3. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain right where he is.
Frank, the 14th hole, par 5, it is one of the most difficult par 5s in championship golf, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. Not just because of the length of the hole, 570 plus yards, but reachable only really by the longest hitters in the right conditions. But it's the third shot. I've got to rank the third shot as probably the hardest short wedge shot, right up there with the 15th hole at Augusta.
Right, in the fairway. Boy, that rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled.
fucking
That
bleaching
second
shit.
shot here to the par 5, Frank, got everything out of that.
Yeah, it did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
That's the loophole. Liquidation pallets, that's what you want. I have to sell over stock and shit like that. And you can return.
I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
You can't actually sell. But liquidation stuff's just stuff that's never been touched, never been sold. So at least you get brand new stuff.
Usually like 12 bottles of toilet duck for like £3 or something like that. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? I see him on Facebook all the time, posting pictures of
And
like,
that's going to leave some
look
work,
what I got in my
but
bulk
it'll
buy,
end up
blah
okay.
blah blah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Thanks.
Another excellent shot from around the green.
This for birdie now at 14.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. A great opportunity here for birdie. Easy does it there.
Minus
It's a
4.
birdie at 14.
Back-to-back birdies, 13 and 14.
Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank.
Tottenham are in
Be right down the
advanced
middle.
talks with
Bad drive
Wolfsburg
would
over
be,
side of defender
17-mile
Mickey
drive.
van der
As
Ven.
scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. Unfortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's
Cost
sort
us
of
a few
5
quid,
four
like.
bunkers really down the left side. But really, it's the pot bunker that has to be avoided.
Oh, over 30 million.
Not bad. Not bad. Like, even back in the day, that was like going rate. What you would pay for someone that you've seen as a...
I mean, what did Rio Ferdinand? What did Rio
Issues
Ferdinand
there.
cost? Man,
Good tee
30
shot
million.
in the short grab.
The Man U Vidic was probably about 30 million, 35 million, was he?
it was 15.
Vidic?
Yeah, it was 15 million. It's like 15.75. Something like that, because they bought someone else at the same time, and I was like, that bag, huh? He ain't gonna be no fucking good. And then, like, I think it was like 18, 15 months later, started playing.
See what he
and
can do
all of
with
a
this
sudden,
one. His
like,
second at the
Rio, and
15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of
I
that
never
rough.
rated Rio, to be fair.
Rio, the thing is,
I thought Vidic I thought Vidic made Rio look better than he was.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
So now from just 76 yards away, here's his second.
Same reason it's easier to play with Vidic. You knew what type of defender he was. And if you played the same as him, you always get exposed. They're too gung-ho. Like Vidic should see it on the ball up the air.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck.
You don't like jumping up in a willy-nilly
Now
kick
Day,
like that.
oh,
You
look
do
at
what I
Birdie.
used to do. Like, I used to play with my mate Jonesy, and he's a massive 6'2" cone head, chop his head on the fucking everything.
Good job at deading it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. Well, Frank, we're back here at Pebble Beach for the second time this year. Now it's the Tiburon Championship. And listen, this is a tournament folks want to win. There's no doubt about that. But I think also most of our golfers have one eye on next week, and that is the PGA Championship. What do you think?
No doubt about that, Rich. But this is more than a tune-up. We know that because it is Pebble Beach. This is America's St. Andrews. So anytime there's a chance, not just to play, but play a tournament at Pebble Beach, most people are coming.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain at 4 under.
I think the head steward is
Okay, that one finished off for a par, and he'll stay right where he is.
Say it out loud, dickhead. Give it dick penalties for bullshit. Then King Luke penalty.
Now the heart begins to race a little bit because you know you're playing one of the greatest finishing stretches in the entire sport of golf. Starting with a 16th, it's only 400 yards. If you can carry that island bunker, you can jumpstart your run to the house with a birdie 3.
Poor guys, do a better job. You take away the fun for people. Start looking like personal vendetta to people. They've been here a long time. Thank you, mate. The family feelings are now gone. And we were like, what the fuck is your problem? Took him 2 days, but he did put in a message. He was like, I just want to apologize.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
I told him straight. I was like, you just acted like a pensioning child, and all you did was make yourself look like a knob. And now he's like, oh, can I help with the trials? Can I have my athlete status back?
No.
We don't want it back. Like, we can all sit there and have a constructive
This
conversation.
one starting
for,
a
like,
hair
a couple
right.
hours like last night. We're all sitting there, we'll all have our say, we'll all fucking listen to each other, we're all taking what each other.
And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Now this Iona from just off the fairway.
Yeah, we're looking at 132 yards to the flagstick, pin in the back
try.
right portion of the screen.
Just ask Tobin.
And that ball looked very good in the air.
Just
Just
ask
doesn't
Tobin.
quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
He still ain't talking to me.
Why?
So what happened in the race the other day? Do you know when we were doing 5 lappers?
Yeah.
In the first race in Baku and I was leading,
Yeah.
he went to overtake me, and instead of overtake me, he decided to bend me out on purpose on the straight. I was like, oh, you fucking idiot. He was like, whoops, my brakes weren't working. Then we had the...
That's a head
Oh, is that
scratcher.
when you
That
said
approach shot
it's his
from,
closed 5
relatively
lappers,
close
not
in. I
open?
would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Because I went to fucking...
Not only a
I
long
went
putt,
to-
but
we
a
come out of
bending
Cops
putt.
at Silverstone,
Strong right to left in
and
this
Willie was
one.
behind me
They'll
and
be
Torby,
very
and I was
pleased
chasing
just to
down
get this
Hater,
one within a
and
couple of feet.
Willie seen it coming, he went, oh, who's going to pull out then? And Torby decided to stick his nose up alongside my arse going to Maggot's Beckett. And again...
That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. I mean, when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a 2-putt, well done.
Like, I'm sure I've raced all week and you're sitting there purposely trying to bend me out. Going, oh, sorry, I thought it was over for me. So I went,
Oh, yes. How pleased to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to move to 4 under par. Just one shot off the top spot.
that Brazil race was fucking fun, even though I got bashed about again.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll remain right where he is.
Like, it was a good close battling. We were just swarming around over second. There wasn't one of us that didn't have second place.
17th hole here at Pebble Beach, all about history
Look at that.
and all about beauty.
And then
Frank, what's
the
the
normal
best way to
service
make
was
that
resumed as
three
I've
get
been
on
at
the
turn 1.
Well, first of all, it depends where the flag is cut on the right side or the left side. Because really, this screen is like a figure 8 on a
Hey,
45-degree angle.
they weren't saying that
On the
last
left
season
side,
when
it's
I
a
held
much
Doug off
longer
for fucking
carry.
10 laps
And
or
you've got
what.
to really hit your tee shot properly to make the ball carry that bunker. and stop in time. On the right
No.
side, you can see you go with a shorter club.
We are not, but he was giving it the bigger all week about how he was going to win race, and then
Oh, bro, he was giving it bigger the other day. How it was going to be sticky and things to tear faster than it.
well, dear Ziggy, like,
Two. The mid-tier tour. And Doug's like, Merge, I'll fucking smash it. I'm like, Doug, don't shut up, bro. Shush. Shush, Boris.
I don't like Doug. He
Not
chats
just
a
the
lot of
golf,
shit, but it's funny.
Craftsman. Love the way he worked that
He's
shot.
had a fucking hard life. I said to him the other day when he messaged randomly aloud, he was
A
like, what is
long
the
one
fucking
coming
life
up
like?
here
All of
for
this
birdie.
shit, like work and all that, and I knew the mentality. Do you know when you were like young 20s, late teens, and all of a sudden as a man you go fucking sit now. This is as far as my life is gonna go.
Just
You
gonna
all of a
sneak
sudden
on
start to
by.
get a bit down about it and shit. Yeah, I think he's going through that sort of stuff.
That's him.
Just give him a message.
9
So I was
feet
like,
left
I'll
here
give
for
you a bit of
birdie.
shit, bro, but like, you ever need anything, fucking message me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because he said, oh, bro, maybe his mum gave him up when he was a baby. He grew up in fucking care. Like, you don't have any fucking family or nothing.
That's going to
Really?
slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off.
Disciplined, strong fucking character, mate. But I was like, that's what I said to him. I was like, I know I'll give you a bit of shit, bro, but I know for a fact that if I see you in the street, you can
No problems there. That's a par here at 17.
No, not for a fact you're a
He'll
fucking
stay
meathead.
right where he is.
Like a couple of weeks ago, he was supposed to have a fight, and this is like his third fight that's fallen through. I was like, bro, I said, I'm not being funny. I said, I know I'm not exactly like gym shape right now. but
Okay,
it's like,
safely in for his par.
gym shape. I said, I'll
And
weigh
he'll
about
remain
6
right where he
If it
is.
means that much to you, I said, I'll come up there and I'll fill in. I said, I'll put some fucking blood on that you count me for 2.5 rounds. I said, that's about all I
Well,
like.
here we are now.
Fucking right.
Arguably,
I've got a mate
his
who's
first Holden golf.
my mate Sonny's just
536 yard
selected
par
for England
five.
boxing.
Pacific Ocean, massive fairway bunker
Very
stretching more than
disciplined.
100
Hard
yards
as
on the
nails, but
left.
very disciplined.
And cypress trees.
He's only
Just a
15.
few of the
Nearly
things
16.
you need to
Fucking
contend
animal.
with.
They always have fucking hands like bricks, don't they? Fucking smash
Yeah, but he
their hands,
hasn't.
mate. It's
To
not
look
their
at-
hands move.
To look at him, you wouldn't have him as a boxer. Just wouldn't at all. You'd look at him and go, yeah, alright then, whatever. Look him up on, oh, you can't, you're on Facebook, are you? Leighton Shakespeare. I'll send you a picture of him later, but you'd look at him and you'd go, no fucking chance you're a boxer.
But then you look at my mate's, one of his mates, Kyle, and he's a fucking bare knuckle boxer. You look at him, someone say he's a bare knuckle boxer, you just look at him and you go, oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, my other mate, one of my other mates,
Nothing to fault
one of my
there.
other mates,
Safely in the
Keith
fairway.
Powell from London, his son is a cage fighter, UFC cage fighter.
Yeah, fuck that.
And he's like winning every fucking fight, mate. He's nails. Lost his mum a couple of years ago. I remember Elaine, she was called. She got cancer and she'd been struggling with it for a while and passed away in the end. Like, but that time, but he's
Well,
used
Frank,
it to
is
spare
a
him
pleasant
sort of
walk
thing.
under any circumstances. But
Mum
how
would be
good
proud
is
of
it
him.
when
Mum
you
would be
knocked
proud
it
of
on
him.
in two here at the 18th at
100%.
Pebble Beach?
It's a lot better
Such
than
nice
putting one
people,
out of
well,
the
his
Pacific
carpet
Ocean
fit,
Bridge. That was
Keith.
just a great shot. And finally, you can exhale. The job is nearly finished.
It's my younger sister's boyfriend. He was fighting at a bodybuilder and fighting and stuff, so he went down to the local cage academy, and they had at the time they had the British welterweight champion down there.
All right.
So we done about an hour worth.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
And then I would come out the cage, and you'd have someone fresh to get a fight, and then you'd leave the cage, and he'd have someone fresh to fight. They just keep going around like that. And I ended up like the third person in there.
He has a
And then the
12-footer
British
here.
welterweight champion was in there. So this is my first fucking class, mate. I went in there for a takedown. The guy got me in a guillotine straight away. I picked him off the ground.
Got
ready
it
to
there,
toss
but
him over my
not
shoulder
quite
and
on
land a
target.
side toss. I picked him up, and I seen the coach doing that. I wouldn't allow him to slam it.
Everything's been
So I
coming
let
up
him put it
roses
back
so
down and
far.
let him choke me.
This, a look
Went for
at
another
Eagle.
one later on, after because I was like, tap, yeah, let me go, and then we had to carry on a couple of minutes. So I went in for a takedown, mate. You know, like a matador.
That is a disappointment inside of 10 feet to not be able to get that one
And he put his
down.
hand on the back of my head, sent me into the post. Oh, bro, I had a bruise down my fucking center of my head where I could feel where the post hit me. But he tapped me in 4 times.
So he'll finish up there. Looks at par here at 18.
It's not for me.
And that will finish off our round of golf.
I was only about 60 kilos soaking wet at the time.
Is there a...
Heavyweight that's 120 kilos.
Yeah, that's well played. It's a birdie at 18. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. Our featured golfer here
It's like, it's never entertained for you,
but
that sort
maybe
of
not the
fighting,
round
no.
one you're looking for.
I'm
Frank.
tempted to, I used to do taekwondo when I was a kid. I'm tempted to take karate now, like.
So for Frank
Good for you, good for you.
Nobly gave the third.
Good for fitness,
and
though, isn't it?
Stephen,
Keep it
a
fit.
cast of hundreds. I'm Rich Lerner.
My cousin does.
PGA Tour golf.
My cousin does it up
on EA
at
Sports.
Ezel near
So
us.
long,
It's only, I think it's only £5 a week session. It might be worth doing just to keep. I don't know. Just give me a bit of discipline, I suppose. Maybe discipline me a bit more.
Jim should do that, mate.
I haven't been for ages making it in a fucking car. Not 1 hour last taking me at fucking daft o'clock at night and then picking me up at daft o'clock at night. No point. So I'm waiting till just wait until I get another car.
Knee strap. I need to get myself a tight knee strap or one of the knee belt thingies, like wraps. Because my knees popping. Oh, in places that didn't used to pop. And it just worries me when I do things like extensions.
I'm not surprised you've got fucking roller skates on your feet.
Yeah, well, that's what I need to, mate. I need to get my skating legs back under me, like my sense of balance and shit like that. There should be weight about. I might just wear my old skates just for a bit, just to try and get my legs back under me.
The only thing with this golf game, the gear's shit. So like the clothing and stuff, you can buy the clothing. The gear's fucking naff. It's got more pairs of shoes than it's got out else. There must be 150 pairs of shoes, but about 10 shirts. Unless you want to dress like a complete cunt.
Badly want to do it, but I feel like my knees are gonna fuck. See, the problem is as well, this slalom is one of them things where you can't just look, watch videos and go, oh,